Welcome back to Monster Musume Anime Review Part 2. This one we're discussing episodes 5 through 8. Now, these episodes cover chapters 7, 10 through 12, 4, and 14 to 16. Yeah, that's what's covered in these ones. Yeah. Which we're thinking, wow, that's kind of interesting though. At 5 covers 10 to 12, 6 covers 7 and 14, 7 covers 11 and 15, 8 covers 13 and 16. Yep. Though here's the thing, so in episode 9, they pretty much are adapting like multiple chapters in a row. Basically from chapters 18 to 25, just to cap off the series. Yeah, for the main series, for some reason, I'm not really sure why this is. Apparently 17 was skipped over for the main series. Don't know why, but it was. Now, what happens in these episodes? Well, first, we have sort of basically an episode where you use a brand new woman, a mermaid named Miro. Yep. Now, basically, the girls basically have to temporarily run away from the house because, well, they assumed that Mrs. Smith was going to arrest Sue. Not really, no. They were just there just to rob the house. Why? Because Miss Smith gave them a mermaid. Yep. That's the reason why. Oh yeah, and also Mia's jealous of the fact that Kajima is carrying her bridal style all over the place. Because, well, Mia broke her wheelchair. Though she does get a new one eventually, don't worry about that. So, at one point she can't send at one point her top comes up. It turns out because, well, her body's covered with slime, so she wears swimsuit a lot of the time. Yeah, and the reason why she's in a wheelchair? Because she can't actually walk. She has a tail, but she uses it for swimming. Also, it's revealed that Mia, she's cold-blooded, so she can't exactly swim in cold water like, well, Miro can. That's really her name, Miro. Yeah, and it turns out she's actually a princess. Yeah, though the thing is, she's actually really an actual princess. She was an aura of it. Yeah, she is a princess. Yep. And usual hijinks ensue, and that's simply that. 6 is kind of an introduction to a brand new character, well, several new characters in the series. First of which it is, well, there's a hostage crisis. Yep, a hostage crisis, believe it or not. Well, actually, no, it wasn't that. It was, oh yes. First now the hostage crisis happened in the next episode. First we have Mia, who's basically being stressed, starts to molt. Oh yeah, and also she burns her hands. She can't exactly molt herself. So Kajima volunteers himself to do it. And he gets most of the tail, no problem. Though he wants to do the front as well. Though the thing is, Mia had to cover her up, Kajima's eyes because she probably does not want him to see her groin. So, and she also removed her tiny panties she wears. And they able to remove it, no much a problem, and that's it for that. Now, when they introduce the brand new character, Renita, a spider woman, yes, a woman who's half woman, half spider. They introduced her at the end of the episode, which, by the way, the chapter it comes from, that's how she was introduced. Yeah, the whole thing with this one is that, oh, Poppy's gonna lay an egg. And of course the girls think that the Kajima did something to her. Nope. The egg is unfertilized. She says, oh yeah, I haven't laid an egg in a while, so she probably figured, why not? And apparently this very mysterious director shows up. Yeah, this guy's not really a director at all, just a fake occupation. He's basically a criminal. So he videotapes everybody who wants to see their underwear, and then they finally get to Poppy, who was about to have her egg, though he apparently really wanted to see her pop it out of an actual groin, though Kaja was like, no, and of course smashes the egg right in his face. Yeah, and it turns out, nope, that's not actually her egg. That's actually a regular egg made by the store. The guy runs away. Miss Smith investigates. Can't do much because he's a human. Yeah, it turns out he's actually a fake director. And then, of course, he gets tied up, and, of course, that's when we introduce Renita. Yeah, a very beautiful spider lady. Yeah, she's smoking hot. Yep, and then the very next episode, that's usually Miss Smith's Monster Squad, the neutral new law, as I've heard of in the English dub, which I thought that was kind of, I thought they would change it, but nope, that's basically what it is. A group is made up of an ogre, a dark-skinned woman, no, that's not a black woman, just a woman who has doppelganger powers, a cyclops, and a zombie named Zombarina. Which this group shows up when a group of pig ogres take over what looks like to be a manga shop. Yeah, a store that sells manga. Though it turns out, and of course they take a woman hostage, who they think is the same woman. It seems as though at several attempts, it seems as though these pig ogres really wanted to rape this woman. But luckily enough, this is not the actual woman that was making the posters. Nope, it was just basically Doppy. Simple as that. And then, of course, the leader is taken out by Miss Smith, though it's not actually her. It's Doppy in disguise. And then they're brought over to meet the girls. Yep. And then, of course, we have Kaji introduced to Rina. Yeah, how they introduced her is quite interesting. Apparently, he kidnaps him. She kidnaps him while he was delivering groceries. And takes her to her special lair to seduce him. And, of course, well, he does tell her something that he does do in the manga. In the manga, by Marinius, he said that her legs are charming. In the anime, I believe he says they're actually sexy. Yeah, revealing the fact that he's got a leg fetish. Yeah, and she's the first person to figure this out. Yeah. Though at one point he thinks that when they're at a different warehouse, when the authorities surround and thinking after him, nope, it's actually for her because she was sold to somebody who's not an actual host. So I guess Smith is like, okay, I'll bet you a Kajima with him. Yep. And like, okay. Now the very next episode is basically this. There's a couple of different things going on in this one. First of which, Rena basically is not being trusted by everybody else. Those three basically takes her, though they're accosted by the racist couple again. Though Rena shows up, ties them up, and reveals, yeah, she can't be trusted. The other one is that apparently Kajima is sick. Yep, he is sick. They think it's a mysterious virus, just simple code. And all the girls try to have Sue, she's the only who's immune to it, try to basically have them convey their feelings for him through her. Though luckily enough that, well, Sue basically is the one who actually unintentionally causes by having her, well, take his umbrella. So she cures him of his cold, and then Miss Smith comes down with it. And then the reason why she's there is so she doesn't do a amount of paperwork. Yep. And that's literally the episodes. Also, the short with a contract called that's taken from chapter 13 of the series, which of course Renette was not actually there. Yeah, that's something quite interesting though. Like all the rest of the ones chapter 7 in order, but not the case of 7 and 8. Nope, not the case. And as of right now, there's only 4 episodes left, plus 2 OVAs for the series. Yep. Overall, it's a really damn good series. So far, anyways, I'm enjoying it. And I'm definitely looking forward to the rest of the series, which I'll probably cover tomorrow along with the OVAs because I don't have more time to discuss it tonight, okay? So yeah, that's it for this particular review. Tomorrow we'll discuss more Musume, 2 videos of it, along with a second channel to hang out, Fire Force, and another episode of Is It Wrong You're Trapping Up Girls in a Dungeon, and possibly Naruto Shippuden, okay? See you in the next video. Bye.